What a lovely evening to show you how to get materials for your research center. Why are you not wearing any clothes? Is she wearing clothes? Yeah, she is. Gerard? No. Put your clothes on. Put your bloody clothes on. Yeah, sure. Pick the dirt up then. Where are you going? I need to buy some materials. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, let's start. As you can see in this shop, I've got all these little magnifying glasses, and she sells a lot of goddamn materials. And lucky for me, my ship is just over there, right here. And there's one beautiful thing about my ship being so goddamn close. We're going to get to that in just a second. Firstly, I'm going to kind of explain what the hell researching in this game is so you can upgrade your equipment, weapons, your pharmaceuticals, all them fancy little bits and bobs, just so you can improve everything in the game, including your outpost. There isn't currently a research for more ship parts. There might be, however, I haven't currently unlocked it. But as you see here, which I recommend every single one of you who's got a ship, is to put a workshop on it. How do you put a workshop on it? You go to this guy right here, the ship technician. Now, if you're not obviously in New Atlantis, you're somewhere else, look for a ship technician or anywhere that you can modify your ship. When you modify your ship, you go straight to the menu. You will go to your ship builder by pressing X on the Xbox. Unfortunately, if you're on anything else, I wouldn't know how to do it. You would go to modify, which is the add a button. You would go all the way over to where your habs are. And once you're at your habs, you can either go to any one, either the Demios, the Nova Galactic, or if you're other places, you've got Tayo and other bits and bobs. You want to scroll all the way to the right. As you can see, there's little tabs on the right panel, which then on the left in the blue box, it tells you what you've got. So here's the captain's quarters, here's the computer core, here's the control station, here's the infirmary, here's the living quarters, science lab, and workshop. The workshop is a must. Now, don't put the Nova Galactic workshop on, put the Demios, because the Demios one has research as well as all of the crafting stations. So make sure you go ahead and do that. I've got the Demios armory there. It's actually underneath it, but I'm not going to go ahead and do all them bits and bobs. Let me go and put my missile back on. Now, let's go back to the ship and explain a bit further. And now I'm back at the workshop. In the workshop, yet again, you can see there's industrial workbenches, research labs, spacesuit workbench, and a weapon workbench. Now, there is also one other thing that we do not have in here, which we have in our infirmary, and also another thing that we have in our kitchen. In the kitchen, we have the cooking station, and in the cooking station, you can see you can make loads of different foods and stuff like that, which increase your health. It tells you everything on the left that it does. So some are good for oxygen, some are good for experience. This gives you 2% XP gain for 15 minutes. Quite a good one to have. And then yet again, health restores and stuff like that. So that's the kitchen. I've got my workshop just through here, and I've got my infirmary down here. Now, in my infirmary, yes, I have got another research lab, but I've also got my pharmaceutical lab. The pharmaceutical lab, you can make all of your medication, amps, antibiotics, bandages, all of that good stuff. And I've got this right at the bottom, so if I need to make something quick, I can literally just fly in here and do it. And if I need to research something quick, I can just fly in here and do it as well. Let's go back upstairs. Yeah, again, back in my workshop. Let me explain a few things. So you've got your workbench, and in your workbench, you can make loads of different material combinations, adaptive frames, you know, comm relays, isotopic coolants, loads of stuff. But in order to do them, you need materials. Just like here, the spacesuit workbench. In the spacesuit workbench, you've got all of your equipment that you're currently wearing. And now when you press onto that, you've got your slot 1, 2, 3, 4, and your skin. Unfortunately, I haven't got any skins unlocked, but let's just go slot 4. Now you can see I've got the gravitic composites, and on the right, I need microsecond, whatever that other word is. It would be probably regen, adhesive, and calamite. Now, if I did have these untracked, which I've still got them tracked because I've got so many things tracked. At the bottom right, you can see track, which is X. It will then put that blue magnifying glass. Now, if you did have it untracked, it won't have that blue magnifying glass. And what it means is when you go to a shop, you'll have, when you go through their resources, you don't have to try and guess and remember what ones that you needed to get. They'll also have the blue magnifying glass on. So you know when you're in that shop buying that certain item, I needed that, and that's why I tracked it so I could find it. This works with everything, including what you've got in your weapon bench. Yet again, I've only got this one weapon on, which is my cutter. It's absolutely OP, guys. I recommend you getting the cutter and getting your lasers to the max, because if you get your lasers to the max, you got 30 more damage and you got a chance of setting them on fire. That's why I use the cutter. And then just going back over to the spacesuit workbench, just to give you an example on a few other things. We've done the helmet. Let's do spacesuit. The spacesuit, yet again, you can see I need things on here in order to be able to upgrade it. And once you've got the things, you can upgrade and install, like you can see on the bottom right, which is A. Now, the only reason I can upgrade this is because on the right as well, it says required research spacesuit mod 1. Now, I've got that unlocked. So if I wanted to, for instance, go to slot 2 and I wanted to level up explosive shielding or optimize servos, and you can see exactly what they do by looking at the image in the middle at the top where it says reduces oxygen cost from sprinting and reduces damage from explosives. Now, I cannot actually put these on my armor yet because I don't have spacesuit mods at 2 or 3. Now, in order to get them leveled up, what you want to do is you want to head back to your skills, and at your skills, you want to go over to science, and you'll see on the second row, you've got spacesuit design, weapon engineering, you've also got outpost engineering, special projects, planetary habitation, all them bits and bobs. Everything like this would be botany that would be required to be leveled up in order to increase the rank of the items that are on the armor or the weapons, etc. Now, there's also always a challenge. So in this case, I could be able to rank this up. So you can see craft 5 weapon mods, and then I can rank it up. And then my second would be you can now research and craft superior weapon mods. Weapon mods, yet again, master level weapon mods. So in order to get all them juicy legendary suit stuff, then you need to get these leveled up. Yet again, I need to craft a bit more spacesuit and helmet or pack mods. This could be a case if you go into level 1 stuff, crafting it, removing it by crafting something else on the same item, and then crafting that same thing again. That works, so you can literally just keep craft, and do that and level it up. Now, in order to level up fast, as you can see, I'm only at level 37, but if you want to level up fast and level up to 37 or more up to 100, I've got a video at the end of this video that's going to tell you how and show you how, where I level and how to level up really easy without basically taking no damage. Then heading back, the most important thing is the research lab. So in the research lab, it's all well and good being able to have them items and being able to mod them, but if you want to get even more options to mod, you can see I've completed everything here. I've also then at the bottom where it says required materials, I've gone ahead and I have gone and pressed X on these, and this, what it's done is made it so I can track or untrack what's on it. As you can see, I've got tracked things and other things, so it's not showing everything, but if I press track, it puts on the top 2 a new magnifying glass. That means when I go to the shop or wherever I go, or even if I find it on the ground or laying around, I will see that it's got that magnifying glass, meaning I need that to complete my task. So you want to go ahead and uncheck all your completed, and you want to just check your blocked, because you know you're going to eventually get them unlocked. Here in the robots, now I've got 0 wire that I'm missing in order to rank that up, so I can go here and press confirm, and it also gives you a bit of XP. I've completed now the robots 2. Now I will probably unlock robots 3, but I can't unlock it yet because I haven't got my outpost engineering leveled up. Yet again, this is outpost engineering. Go to equipment. You've got the same situation here with completed and blocked. You need to rank them up in order to unlock more. I've completed everything. I'm doing this with my research lab, literally completing as much as possible to be able to get everything to the max. Then I'm going to go level up shortly, just so I can put the skills in it, just to level up even more, because at the end of the day, we want to get to end game. In order to get to end game, we need to research absolutely everything. Now, how do we get resources quick enough so we can go ahead and craft and research everything? There's a very, very, very easy method without having to go out and get it and then walk all the way back to your ship over encumbered. All you want to do is head out your ship and head back into New Atlantis. In this case, I'm just going to go all the way down. I'm not going to go to my cockpit and travel out because this is such a big ship. I just want to run all the way through the goddamn thing, get out here and run straight in. And like I said before, this goddamn big ship, well, let me just quickly fly on top of these boxes here and spin around. As you can see, this is a ginormous ship, and I have got every single part possible to use on it used. So you can't have a bigger ship than this, and I've done a few tweaks to make it extra good. And if you want to know how to clip things onto things that you're not meant to, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do a method on how you do that. So yeah, you want to just head straight back into New Atlantis. You saw where I first was, which was at that mercantile shop. We're going to go all the way back to that mercantile shop, which is the one at the far side now from us, with the blue writing on it, which says, what does that say? Amerson, Demerson, Mercantile. I think it's Amerson, or no, it might be wrong. It might be Demerson. It might be none of them. Let me know in the comments down below what it is. And you still need to go ahead and put some clothes back on. No, put some clothes on. Aha, that's why I don't have clothes on, because he's looking for a large shipment and he wants to keep his pockets empty. I don't know exactly what you're going to fit in there though, mate, but good luck. Anyway, let's get back to talking to Amoli. The reason I come to Amoli, as you can see, she has got resources in her inventory, and I've got all them things that I tracked now for sale in her inventory. You want to go ahead and buy all these, provided obviously you can, but at least you know that you're on the right track to upgrade your stuff. So go ahead and buy them all, like so. So now I've bought everything from our inventory. You can see there's no more blue magnifying glasses, but the major issue I have right now is I am seriously over encumbered. So to get back to my ship's going to be absolute pain. You can see I'm at 346 mass out of 155. Well, the reason I come here to get materials is because of one simple method. If you're here, you're close enough to your ship where you haven't got to run back to your ship and put things on it. So you can go straight to your cargo hold, go left bumper to inventory or whatever that is on computer, go over to your resources, and you'll see at the bottom right, store resources, right bumper. Bam! My container is at max capacity. Oh my lord, my ship is full. Well, normally if your ship's not full, I need to go over there and chuck some more storage on the bad boy. If it's not normally full, you'd normally be able to send things over to it. In this case, it is full. And then all you wanted to do after you've sent it to it is you want to go over to this chair, sit down on the chair, and once you're sat down, you want to wait. You want to do the famous method of waiting, and you want to wait a total of 48 hours. And there is a reason for this. The reason for this is when you go ahead and get up, you'll go back into the shop that you were in before, which is the, yep, you know what it is, Mercantile. Head straight in here, and he still hasn't got his clothes on. Talk to Molly, and if you go to look what she's got for sale, you can see that she's got all of the resources stocked back up for you to go ahead and buy. And all you want to do, guys, is literally rinse and repeat until you've got everything you need tracked and qualified, so you can go ahead and level everything up in your research center. Guys, hopefully this video was of help. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Demison, Amazon, Chemison, what is it?